Okay, so we're killing bad guys. You're trying to stop me from going where I want to go. And I don't know where I want to go now. Because we're in the Narrows. And we need to rest because Gimpy got beat up on that last fight. Actually, so did he. Little red dots that are way too small. So he's got bruised ribs and Gimpy's got a gaping wound. No big deal. We'll rest. Oh, that's a wait, not a camp. Well, that's different. So we're not allowed to camp here? Is that what it is? Because this isn't really a real area. This is just an encounter area. So what happens if we do rest then? Or wait. Resting is not allowed in this area. You suck. Didn't help. Okay, well, off we go. You wipe the blood off your hands and continue on. At the end of the passage is a stately door crafted of polished mahogany. Through the small slit in the door, you catch flashes of fire-cast shadows and bright textiles. The scent of sandalwood and cinnamon oil come to you on a warm draft. Whatever's beyond the door is likely far more elegant than anything else you've seen near the gullet. Enter the hideout.
Gelarde.
A man claps enthusiastically, a fierce grin on his sharp-featured face. The guards around him hold their weapons close, clearly less amused than their boss. Positive reputation gained with Delver's rogue criminals. Really? Why?
I normally despise unannounced visits, but then they are rarely so entertaining.
Oh, it's Dario. He looks into the tunnel where those guards lie dead.
Tell me, what brings you here in such spectacular fashion? And please, do not bore me now.
There's a rattle of metal and a squeak of leather as he takes a step towards you. You know the stiffness of his gait and a strange thickness in the legs of his trousers. I'm looking for Mad Morena. Oh, she's dead, though. Things got out of hand. I came to pay my respects to the crime lord of the gullet. That's a lie. Oh, it's diplomatic. I learned from a certain Botaro that you've got enough cash to hand around. The guards should have stayed out of my way. I'm not stopping with the guards. Diplomatic.
You have a most unusual way of doing so.
He leans back, sizing you up. As he shifts his weight, you glimpse metal and leather rising above his boot, the bottom of a leg brace.
A moment. You are the watcher of the Deerwood, no?
No.
Let us put our weapons away, so we can speak like civilized folk.
Civilized conversation would be most welcome. Fine, but I'm keeping an eye on you. We can speak like this. Rational and then aggressive. Civilized conversation would be most welcome.
Excellent.
Gray, this isn't Wasteland 2 Director's Cut? No, it's Wasteland 3, not Director's Cut. He nods to the guards around him and they relax, sheathing their weapons.
I am thinking we could be grand friends, you and I. You cannot have too many friends in Nekataka.
He bears his perfect, even teeth in a smile.
Real refreshing, him not asking for anything in return.
And I need only a favor. An insignificant thing for a watcher like you. There is an artifact called the Cornet of Waves, which is currently in the possession of a Juana named Takano. I would like you to liberate it for me.
He flutters his slender hands in a way that resembles a bird taking flight. Did I do the Wasteland 3 DLCs, or did you miss that? I never did them because I had no interest in doing them. Go on, why do you need a watcher? Most people of your standing like to handle their acquisitions themselves.
Alas, None of my people are watchers, and you will see things they cannot. Takano is a man of many vanities, as your special gifts will no doubt reveal. His villa is on the eastern edge of Serpent's Crown, just downwind of the palace.
Eastern edge, okay. He pauses, tinting his fingers.
The opportunist I first hired was too bold and found herself ejected from the district. With your genteel manners and unique talents, I am hoping you can avoid such complications and persuade Takano. After all, it would be best to avoid drawing the ire of our Mataru hosts. When you have the cornet, bring it to me. I will pay you well for it, and you will find my favor useful in this part of the city.
You want to know about that cornet or the hidden temple of Andra that it opened? His brace rattles as he starts forward, mouth agape.
Galarde, you watchers truly are workers of miracles.
He claps, and a figure waiting in the door scurries into the narrows. This concludes our business, then. He clears his throat and produces a blunderbuss. After a brief pause, he rolls around and holds it out to you.
Never let it be said that Dario does not pay a fair price.
Blah, blah, blah. You have gained an item. Kitchen stove. 36 damage. That's all. Oh, penetration 6, rain of 4 projectiles. That's a blunderbuss. We don't really like the blunderbusses. Indeed, I would hate to have anyone say that. He gives you a respectful, strained smile and nods to one of his attendants, who produces a bag of coin. Blah, blah, blah. You've gained 200 copper.
Now, allow us to put the question of money to rest. It is an unseemly topic to linger on.
Let's discuss something else.
What do you require?
So, about the Cornet of Waves.
A most agreeable topic. Or so I hope.
He draws his hands together and regards you over long, tinted fingers. I need to ask about another matter.
What do you require?
That wasn't helpful. What happened to your legs?
A storm, a rash decision, and an accident at sea. One that took my sailing days, but not my skill with a needle.
He smiles cryptically.
Life in the Deadfire is unpredictable. Sometimes it takes you in its jaws only to spit you out onto some new shore.
Princess and the Principi seems divided. Which side are you on?
Why must we speak of sides? Like squabbling merchants from the republics.
He makes a face as if he's just smelled something awful.
Once, there were no sides. Only Principi. A people united by common interest and culture. But as our fame has grown, so have our numbers. Many of these new bloods have no sense of restraint and little regard for our heritage.
His long fingers stray to his shining solonet.
He ain't blowing ballast, Cap. Don't mean there's a course to be charted back to the golden days, though.
The sigh, Seraphin shrugs. If you cling too tightly to old ways, you will die with them. The Principi have survived this long because of their traditions. Listen.
But we need them still. The new bloods are Principi too now. And many are inventive in ways the old guard is not. A moment, I almost forgot.
Takes the needlework from the table and unfurls it. It's larger than it initially looked.
Percum Blanca. Take it and indulge my vanity.
Hands you a lovingly crafted flag. You have gained an item. Chippy colors. The item was put into your stash.
It is not as grand as the sails I once made, but my fingers are ever restless.
Okay, so did he take the thing? Was that a quest item? No, we still have it. So we're supposed to acquire the other one for him? Unless we want to use it ourselves, right? Of course, we could use it, and I think we can take it out when we're done with it. I think. everything in here would be stolen. Let's not do that. We just made a nice little friend. Maybe. Return to the darkness and squalor of the alleys. Go to the gullet. We have another shell to find. Hi, gullet.
You'd be better off mooning after someone with half a foot between her ears, lass.
You can't dictate what the heart wants, Seraphim. Thought you, of all people, would know that.
Well, the heart can be a right stupid git sometimes. It don't always deserve your listening.
You wanted the shell so you could go to the temple and look at the mosaic that's there. Want the shell so you could go to the temple and look at the mosaic. Oh, okay. So we're already a step ahead of them then.
Ahoy, Captain. If I could bend your ear a moment, I'll be aiming to thank you for bringing me aboard.
Bird hand at his belly and one heel out, he bows deeply, drooping ear almost touching the ground.
You run a tight shop, and you ain't no terrible person, neither. It'd be a welcome change from the gentleman of leisure.
Tell me about the gentleman of leisure.
The gentleman is only the finest ship among the Principe, and Captain Ferrante our most respected shipmaster. It were 2 honours and a half to be chosen to join his crew.
Stick a butt.
Aye, you ain't wrong. Joining the gentleman meant leaving the sorcerer, leaving the only family I've ever known.
Are you willing to leave the crew to join mine?
Now don't sell yourself a Suole short, Cap, nor me neither. I know an opportunity when I board it.
He chuckles.
Now, I'd seen what there were to be seen upon the gentleman, learn what ropes were to be learned. Methinks a watcher after a dead god'll thrust me into an whole new set of eye openings.
Shirley lifts her chin in interest.
And believe you me, I do appreciate myself a good thrust.
He grins. Hader nods in agreement. Welcome. Glad you're with me. Well, you're welcome.
I've a gift for you. This trinket be from one of the first ships I hunted. Malnage would have snatched it had I not found a perfect hiding spot.
So where did you hide it? Thank you for the gift.
You be entirely welcome. Now, if you'll pardon me, I've roundabout reached my limit for sentiment.
He salutes, grinning broadly, and turns away. So, Cypher's shackle. The item was put into your stash. But where in our stash? Stop this. The belt. There it is. So, 1 of Constitution. +1 Constitution. Shattered change. Resistance to dexterity afflictions. A neck thing. Constitution. What are we already wearing? Max health. +1 perception ability activates when near death. Grants darkest before dawn. Doesn't seem to be happening too often. +1 religion, +1 stealth. What? Why does he have that on? He shouldn't be wearing that. Belt. So +2 to athletics. This one's rank force plus pierce 1 armor rating +1 slash armor rating. More athletics. He's our athletics guy. Yeah, that's not as good. So, keep the belt you have. So, worship and religion and stealth. Intellect, history, and insight. Who's our history person? I have no idea.
My folks said I'd never amount to anything.
History 3, 2, none. So she's got a 3 because of the necklace. Came with that from her imported safe? Okay. You're not wearing anything. Religion, stealth. She is intellect, history, and insight. So actually, or history there. Perception, that's for finding stuff, so we'd rather have that, because that gets him up to 18 or 19. Alright. Max health. I'd rather have the intellect, in all honesty. So who is our next best athletics person? So you're at 2. Nothing for Gimpy. He's at 8? I swear his athletic. No, that's about right. Yeah, because only 1 per level, basically. So he's technically the next burst at athletics. So you get to wear that. You get to have 4. Okay. Will you rest here? We can wait here. The Serpent's Crown said east side, right? Takano there, or that's where we're going. Gonna find that shell.
You must be careful when sparring. See the scratches on the wood?
An older Mataru man stands ringed by young Huana. Apprentices or pupils, it seems. His robes shimmer with quartz beating, and his perfume announces his presence from across the room. Yet beneath his finery, he looks like a fighter gone to seed. Disused muscles flop from his arms, and Flab pads him like so many layers of silk. He looks up and notices you.
Greetings, and welcome to my home.
He gestures to the lavish room, puffing his broad chest out a little more.
For what do you come to my villa?
I hear you have a rare Andrite artifact. Show him the Coronet of Depths. Look, I have a special shell, too. Read his soul. Your essence slips from your body, and Takano's soul unfolds yours like a warm, oily thing. As his fears and questions seep into you, your perspective shifts to his. At first, you worried his death godlike before you had. At first, you worried his death godlike before you had been sent to the valiant debt collectors. It would be a low trick, taking advantage of your famous hospitality, but then those valiants are crafty. Perhaps if your villa were bigger, then they might know you are a man worthy of respect. At least you have the shell. You tuck it away not only for safekeeping, but also because you are a little ashamed of it. How could such a simple, ugly thing be sacred to a god? But it was a gift from the queen, and so you keep it. Yeah, your gaze strays to the wall, yet you... Yes, you must knock down that section there and install a wide grand window once you have the money. You retreat from his soul to find him watching you with a placid smile. I hear you have a rare Andrite artifact.
The Cornet of Waves. It is a conch shell, but very important. To receive it is the highest honor.
He nods vigorously, jiggling the loose flesh of his neck. He sounds like he's trying to convince himself more than you.
The Queen gave it to me as thanks for my years of service. I was her personal bodyguard when she was a child, you know.
He folds his hands over his considerable pouch. Why is a wave so special?
Because it is sacred to the goddess Andra. Everyone knows it is a privilege to have.
He clasps his interlaced fingers together, his knuckles glowing white. He glances toward his apprentices.
A carrot to Kano. Everyone knows it is a sign of favor.
She snaps to a response as sudden and automatic as though Takano had just given her an order. He gives the apprentice an appreciative nod. What have used conch shells communicate for centuries? This is likely one such device. This is Arcana. Such artifacts are often imbued with powerful spells. Take care when handling it.
I keep it locked away, to see and not to touch, Ikera. But your words are good warning.
He glances nervously around his fine home.
Generations ago, there was a similar shell. When the old city sank, Andra's faithful gathered around that cornet and prayed for deliverance.
He leans close, a storyteller's grin spreading across his face. An ominous sing-song creeps into his voice.
But Andra is not a goddess of mercies. Instead of lifting them from the ruin, she pulled them down with the shell and said they would rise when it did.
He chuckles and leans back, clasping his hands over his generous midsection.
That is the story, anyway. Macabre, no?
Show him this one. I have a special shell, too. I don't think I want to do that. Why is it so special?
Because it is sacred to the goddess
Okay, I just said
Andra.
A carrot to Kano.
Like with such a device.
What a noble purpose.
His expression falls as if he were hoping for a grander story.
Generations ago, there was a similar shell. When the old city sank, Andra's faithful gathered around that cornet and prayed for deliverance.
He leans close, a storyteller's grin spreading across his face. An ominous sing-song creeps. I already
But
did that.
Andra is not a goddess of...
Yeah.
That is the story, anyway.
I need it.
But it was a gift from the Queen. It is unusual for a man of my standing to give such a thing away.
I can pay you for it. The Garnet of Waves is no mere trophy. It deserves a keeper who knows its history. Consider it a trade for your life. Actually, let's discuss it another time. It is no mere trophy. It deserves a keeper who knows its history.
But the Queen gave it to me. There is great honor in such a gift.
This one sight. The honor lies in her esteem, which you still have. That's what matters to you, no? Tawana away is his prize share. The shell was passed to you, not given. Religion. Andra punishes those who refuse to let go. If you cling to her relic, imagine what she might take instead. Oof.
Far be it from me to offend a goddess, especially when I have much else to steward.
He looks around at the spacious villa. His nervous expression is reflected in the mirror smooth marble.
Take it, with my blessing.
He presents you with a large, lustrous conch shell. The surface is inscribed with symbols, and the tip is fitted with a silver mouthpiece. Ta-da! So we did that without having to steal it. How's that for impressive? For a change. Now we get to go back all the way down there and plug him into the wall and see what happens. I'm sure it'll be fine.
When I was little, me and my brothers used to spend hours chasing each other through the Merkberry fields.
She's
A skinned knee or a bleeding elbow.
Oh, we did that sometimes. Only my brother usually had a hand in the bleeding.
He older or younger than you? Either way, I bet he's just as strapping.
Older. Was older. Then Raid Sarah's invaded.
Oh, I didn't... I mean, of course, it's... gone, but I'm so sorry.
Back to the gullet. Undercroft, Devil's Road, Gullet. The Undercroft. No, that's not where we want to go. It's to the Overlook. So it's not letting us go all the way to the bottom. This was way into it, though, I think. Okay, just a second. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Mrs. Gimpy was expecting a package, and of course they just got here. So, anyway. Dun, dun, dun. So, this is where we wanted to be. The Old City Overlook. That's the nest. Temple Ruins. Nope, that's not it. Old City Ruins is where we want to go. That's where the stupid thing is. Right? Yeah, because it's where you come down and the fight thing is over in the next section over. It's the ruins. Okay. Run faster.
Steady does it.
Buried in the cliffside, a dark cavern descends deeply underground. Go. No? Is it Temple Ruins? Chamber of Waves. Was it the... No, it wasn't the Undercroft, was it? It's the Old City. Forget. Yeah, it's the north exit. Yeah, need better maps for my brain. There we want to go. You there?
Keeping quiet.
Okay, so we'll have Soul sneak over there. You'll be able to get here, no problem. Okay, cracked rimmed carving dominates the wall. In it, two hands rising from curling waves. Sockets like the one hand in the statue outside the temple have been carved in the hollowed palms. Both are empty. You notice a rushing, whispering sound coming from your pack. It's the conchs, both of them. They sound like a gentle, crashing surface coming from the shells. Place a conch in one hand. As you do, the thunderous, percussive music of a stormy sea spills out of the conch. It rises into a wordless melody that reminds you of a voice heard from underwater. The conch glows. Perhaps it is just a trick of shadows, but the stone seems to tighten around it. You've lost the cornet of waves. Place a second conch in the other hand. The other shell slides into place, glowing as brilliantly as its twin. A counterpoint melody rises from it. The carving shudders and something rumbles beneath your feet. You watch as the wall panel sinks into the floor. This will be fine. Make that thing go away, though.
Hard to be.
Okay, maybe not. Okay, so, run Soul.
Really been making a lad feel inadequate.
Here, activate your little defensive stuff. Soul. Strike the bell so it takes more damage, or it takes stuff damage throughout the fight. Just going to get up closer. Save until we can get the pain link in there, I think. Yippee. Probably do the mirrored image, because stuff's going to try to beat up on you.
Frog in the figurehead. Futile.
Get over there. Soul come down this way. Quick buff, hopefully. Shody, you get over there for a little buff. Okay, so we want our Devotions of the Faithful to boost our accuracy and might, and that'll hit everybody. Gimpy. Like an additional burn damage over time each time they receive damage, so yes. That on him. Soul did not get that shot off.
Take him down.
Did he not appreciate getting shot with the arrow? Still didn't shoot him, though. So, focus on that one. Gimpy. Devotion for the Faithful. Hostile effect. Combusting wounds. There we go. Save the fireballs if we can, I think. That thing. Well, that's not on.
Take this.
Eh?
Taking damage. They're supposed to be melee. Rogue for some extra target. Oh, because this is the raw damage over time is one-handed. So actually, it's got to get close for that one. It'll be fine.
I reap what I sow.
Let's go.
He just ate soul. Soul just got eaten. Salty touch. Oh, we're at level 2 spells. Souls now produce healing to the Watcher's allies. Let's do that. He's doing a heal. He's doing his thing.
Take him down.
There we go. Okay, so next. Green Link. I can't believe that went away so far, or so fast. Other spell, so that's heal. Where's the shield? The shield is the level 4 spell. No uses left. But... okay, it's a heal thing. No, but this will work. So is this thing taking damage, questing wounds, they distracted stuff. So he's still standing up, it looks like. Okay, he's picking on Soul. Soul is stuck. And he's down because we got him killed. Oh, that thing got knocked over. How'd that thing get knocked over? Oh, it was a pillar that got knocked that thing over. You can bring Soul back, I think. I think that'll bring him back. It's dazing enemies in the area effect, so I'm trying to daze them. So he's staggered. Don't know where that thing's coming from because there was a nest up there we killed. I think they're cheating. I think Soul's coming back. Or the draining. Let's do the draining. It's like Gimpy always said, people die when they are killed. It's true. There.
Cap.
Let's go.
Ow. Somebody's picking on Gimpy. Jerk. Little fungus thing.
Lavru, be on seek.
Yeah, so much farther to go so far. You're not doing very well here. Gaze to the target's eyes into the soul, temporarily frightening them. Can this thing even be feared? Let's find out. That one probably can be. Losing soul hurts. You gimpy. For standing toe-to-toe with a single combatant while in a stance, the fighter gains increased accuracy and deflection. Let's do that. And these grubs right here. Can they be charmed? I think they can.
Me too. I'm bleeding.
He's kind of hurt there.
There's on the vine.
Looks.
That went awesomely. That went awesomely. The big old belly flop the thing just did.
Bad.
And Gimpy's almost down. Here, heal yourself. But he's down. This isn't gonna go. This isn't going well at all. So heal at least. Got that one charmed. Charm this one too. Some drain going on there.
Me too.
Take him down.
That's it here. That thing we did. Didn't look like he cast a spell, did he? So she's got another heal we can do. If we have to. That's about it after that. She's got a heal scroll. Okay, she's... No, she's not down. She's okay. She's still alive. Could use... charming there going on. Shit. Get all of them this way.
So help me God, I'll whoop the next one.
Okay, let's get this thing up there. Wow, that thing doesn't look like he took any real damage, did he?
Takes aim at me.
Me too.
Well, all things must come to an end.
Didn't take any... Are these things... They're not a... They're immune to electricity. Another one. And she's down.
That's not supposed to happen.
So Gimpy's run out of magic. Scrolls. Oh, we have this to help, maybe. Summon the little animat that runs around and does stuff.
Let's go.
There we go. Oh, the scroll. Winter Wind. What's this do? Was that a thing? This is a heal. Just go stand closer to him.
Your head. Futile.
Technically hitting that thing, right? Not a friendly? Didn't seem like that helped.
Me too. No good.
Okay, so that thing's down.
Hello, Gimpy. It is time to take a break. Go check on the dogs.
Ow.
This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you.
What's the range on this? Range is 5. That's the kid.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, they cheated by killing that thing in one shot. Deal with that. It's out of magic except for that. Oh, we can tap into this and get stuff back though, I think.
Me too.
Back. He's gonna slam on us, I think.
That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, he's gonna eat Gimpy and kill him. Cheating bastard. You charm it. Grasp morale causing shaken and confused. Oh, maybe that worked.
Like flogging a figurehead. Futile.
Confused.
Done and done.
Get away from him. Scorching Venom. Brown full of blah. Sickened. Oh, did he just drink that?
I'll be chopping you to chum, chum. Another attack.
Right, yell, causing shaken. It's a little out of range. Closer, I'm sure it's safer. Seemed like that didn't do much. Put this on yourself. No, you can't. Oh, shit. Raw damage and generate a cone of concussive force behind it.
Everything hurts, savvy?
Healing potion. Run. And that's pretty much going to be it for us, I think. Oh, he got back up. Yeah, this isn't going too well.
Sirmas me too.
Blah, so that didn't actually do any damage to the actual... No, it did do damage. 7. Feed me some more. Yes. Feed you some more. And there's that. Okay, well, shit. So, see, they cheat. I think we had a shot there. We'll give it one more try after I get back and break, and we'll come back later, maybe. But anyway. We don't have to, that didn't actually do anything for us, did it, by opening this door? I thought it was going to help with the fight, but it didn't do squat. So, we'll try this again once I get back and break. Because then you get up, stretch my legs, get some water, go see what Mrs. Gimpy's up to, because she's back from her physical therapy treatment. So, anyway, be back in a few. Thank you very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.